Hey guys, Buck5090 here, coming to with another action figure review. This time we're looking at the Build-A-Figure Rintron from Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. We have a new mold for Doctor Strange here. As you can see here, we have the images of Doctor Strange right there, very looking cool. We got the new picture right there. Same image on the side, same image on the back. You got the Build-A-Figure pieces. You got all these figures that you can collect. Unfortunately, I will not be getting Mordo or the other dudes, so I don't know if I'm going to be building Rintron, but yeah, you can pause that and read that if you like for the bio. And yeah, without further ado, let's open up this Doctor Strange and see how magical he really is. All right, so here we have the Doctor Strange figure opened up and out of the packaging, and the only accessories he does come with is, well, aside from the cape, of course, is he has these two extra hands that have the spell effect on them already with the hand molded to it. So you can see some of the paint's already chipping on the finger right there. And you can tell, focus on that. And you can see some of the translucent orange going through it. Same with this hand as well. And it comes with these two extra spell-making hands, or I don't know. One's like a spell-making hand, the other one's like a attacking hand, not sure. But the main attraction here is the new mold of Doctor Strange. And we will be comparing it to the other Doctor Strange figure that we saw in Far From Home. So, you can see here the likeness to Benedict Cumberbatch is not that bad. I mean, you can kind of see Benedict Cumberbatch. I think the mold was better for the Far From Home Doctor Strange as opposed to this Doctor Strange figure. But, I mean, at least the cape has some added details. On this one, they did mold the inside of the cape, although there is no paint inside. And there's somewhat paint on the outside, but it's also molded very nice. It's very cool. Nice little pliable plastic, so it's not a stiff cape like the other capes we've gotten before. And he doesn't have the little peg, so you can't really peg it into the back of Doctor Strange, but you can just drape it around him and it sits properly on his shoulders, so that's pretty cool. But looking at the figure itself, we have Doctor Strange over here, and you can kind of see all the new added details they gave this figure. For example, here in the torso area, you have the sling ring right there. Nicely painted gold. You got some red over here, you got some more red. This part's separate material. The draped cloth here is separate material? Yeah, it's separate material from the torso. He has an ab crunch, so that's interesting. He does have the new design here on the chest area. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of a weird little dragon design type of thing. And he does have the Eye of Agamotto right there on the, I'm gonna say on the chest. It's kind of translucent. There's no Infinity Stone in there anymore though, because he did give it back, I'm guessing. Again, with the likeness, you can kind of see Benedict Cumberbatch in certain aspects of the figure. They did sculpt the hands as well, so you can kind of see like the veins running through the hands. He's got some scarring on the hands as well. Which part of the hand? I think this part of the hand has some scarring. And that's coming out well here in the camera, but it's got some scarring on the hand, and it's got some very nice details. In terms of articulation, it's pretty much the same as all Marvel Legend figures. The arms can go out fairly decently, go forward and back. He's got a bicep cut right there, double joints on the knee, on the elbows, double joints on the knees as well. It is a little bit hard to get him to kick because of the cloth right here in the middle, but I suppose you could cut this piece right here and then make it so that it, you know, more articulation for this Doctor Strange figure. He does have a cut in the upper thigh right there. The legs can technically go outward, but again, you'd have to do some cuts here on the sides so you can get more articulation out of Strange. The boots also have a nice hinge right there and have ankle rockers, so it's very neat. The boots look really nice, by the way. So yeah, pretty much this figure is a new mold, I want to say. I still think they missed a little bit of paint here on the beard. They could have given him a little bit more brown paint on the beard. But overall, it's a very nice likeness to Benedict Cumberbatch. But again, I do think the Far From Home Doctor Strange looks a little bit better, and let's do that comparison right now. All right, so here we have the Far From Home Doctor Strange compared to the new Multiverse of Madness Doctor Strange. And you can tell the face sculpt was a lot better on this old figure. It definitely looked more like Benedict Cumberbatch, and it had a better face sculpt, I believe, compared to this new version, which, while the face tag printing technology is there, I do think it looked a little bit better on the older figure compared to this newer figure. But again, you can never have enough Doctor Strange figures, and there is a new design to his costume, as I said, because it looked like just a regular robe in the old version, in the Far From Home version, which, you know, I use it for my Infinity War display. And he doesn't have the little red parts here painted, or the sling ring painted. The sling ring is just brown on the side here, as you can tell. But on this figure, they did paint the sling ring and the red parts, so he does have more accurate, you know, paint. And of course, he has a new design to the costume. And once we get Defender Strange, which is a Target exclusive, by the way, hopefully we will be able to, you know, see. And of course, once the movie hits, we will also be able to see what is the deal with this new Eye of Agamotto. Why is it molded onto his uniform and not hanging loose like the other one was? Which again, if you wanted, you could swap this and put that on this Doctor Strange, but you know, then you still have two Eye of Agamottos hanging. So am I saying that right? Eye of Agamotto, anyway. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this review, guys. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you aren't already subscribed soon, and Doctor Strange comes out on May 7th, I believe. So go check that out, unless you're watching this in the future and you've already checked it out, then very cool. Let me know how it was. But don't spoil it in the comments, please. And until next time, thanks for watching, guys.